I used to smoke ganj all day every day, but now I mostly refrain from smoking until I've completed all my daily objectives. Cannabis is my top favorite way to unwind for the night and relax. I love the way it makes you feel, plus the act of smoking is so much fun and there's so many different ways to do it. For instance, rolling up a J, spliff, wood, or blunt is very therapeutic, and I almost enjoy rolling just as much as I enjoy smoking. Regarding the effects, first and foremost, it makes me euphoric and gets me in a jolly mood. I tend to be happier and laugh about random silly things that come up.
I can't, don't let me,
Put a pencil in his mouth.
It's okay.
Cannabis allows me to see things from a different perspective, which can be good for problem solving or coming up with creative ideas. It's also a great pain management tool. I suffer from chronic pain in my back and legs, and cannabis serves as a sufficient tool for alleviating any discomfort from that. Additionally, smoking ganj is a great way to settle down my brain, especially if I took stimulants earlier in the day. It enables me to be laid back and chill rather than racing all over the place. Cannabis will make you content with boredom, which can be a double-edged sword. In some cases, that can be a good thing if you need to kill time or wind down for the night. But if you are tasked with something important, it may not be a good idea to indulge in weed until you're done with your work. I can't deny that when I smoke ganj, I become less productive and lazier. It sucks away a lot of my motivation and drive to do ambitious things. Plus, it induces short-term memory loss and makes it harder to retain information, which brands it as the complete opposite of a study drug. I remember back when I was in school, I would tell myself, no, I'm better at learning and studying when I'm high, like totally, bro. But in reality, I was not retaining the information like I needed to. It took me a bit to stop lying to myself and come to the realization that weed was hurting my grades more than it was helping. For years, I used to smoke all day long to the point where I was high more than I was sober. However, these days I actually enjoy waking up being sober and then getting to treat myself to weed later in the day. Unless I'm smoking with friends or partaking in some sort of event, I typically refrain from lighting up ganj until around 7 p.m. or so. It depends on the day, but I'll smoke anywhere from just a bowl all the way up to an eighth or even a cue sometimes. Moreover, I try not to smoke weed directly before bed and give myself 1 to 2 hours between my last hit and going to sleep. If I rip some ganj and fall asleep immediately after, not only does that mess up my sleep, but I also wake up feeling like crap the next morning, and it takes longer for my brain to reboot. Weed hangovers are indeed a real phenomenon. With that being said, I absolutely love cannabis and it will always be a part of my life in some way. I smoke weed every day simply because I like the way it makes me feel.